don't even want a phone anymore.
You don't even want to have a phone no more because why?
The way people are about them.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're streaming or we're video recording for a minute. I'm gonna take the hat off and get kind of serious for a second. We just
like the last video that we just took in.
Yeah, well, we're gonna put this on YouTube. I'm with Brent, and Brent's one of my favorite people to have these kind of conversations with because he has really good points, I think. But you know, he's also like, let's go up to the stairs. He's also kind of like, kind of a like pain in the ass sometimes. Because he can get you with points. Like he'll dig and dig and dig until you get his way. Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is outsmart people. Just put it that way.
So, look. Let's get to the point. We did something, and I don't know that it went that well, to be honest. But it also went really well because that's the whole idea, is that when something doesn't go well, you find a way to make it good, and then good comes out of it. So we went to get pizza, and I need to find a good balance between when to use humor and when to use like just normal conversation. So I had on orange socks, which is like my omen for the day, and then the orange like hard drive thing, which doesn't even matter, but like I was following orange, and we get to the pizza restaurant, and the owner or somebody's sitting down at a chair next to the table at a booth, and he's got a bright orange shirt on, same color as my socks, and he's this big awesome guy, and he's wearing a big white apron, and Brent and I had called in the pizza. We just got there. The pizza was ready, and the pizza comes out, and I said, I don't even know what I said. Do you know what I said? I'm gonna go like talk to this guy. I said, how did you get the bib? You know, and I'm being silly. Like, how did we get the bib? And he said, I don't even know. It doesn't even matter what he said necessarily. So he basically he's like, do you want it? And I was like, yeah, I want to wear it. And I'm wearing the sombrero and I decided to wear the sombrero out to sort of like can maintain the appearance of Mexico while we're doing some of these conversations. Okay, so a lot going on. And we're walking into kind of a family-style pizza restaurant. And it's St. Patrick's Day, so there's people wearing like leprechaun hats.
They said it wasn't St. Patrick's.
It's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, but they celebrated it today.
Oh, they do.
So like there was a bunch of people wearing St. Patrick's Day hats and stuff, and they're being silly. I think it's okay to be silly on St. Patrick's Day, but it's not okay to be silly like in some other way that's not on St. Patrick's Day. So there's a double standard right there.
No, it's only alright to prank people on April Fools.
Something like that.
April Fools? You mean April 1? You're allowed. April 2?
No fool, no smiles.
Yeah.
But on St. Patrick's Day, you can dress up like St. Patrick, and on Halloween, you can dress up like a witch or, you know, Buzz Lightyear or whatever. But so I ended up like smiling with this guy. He's the owner, and I said something about the bib. I ended up wearing the bib, like, because he kind of like gave it to me. And then the pizza came out right in that moment, and I just like grabbed the pizza off the table, and I was kind of being like, I kind of got into silly mode, and I like grabbed the pizza and I sat down with this other table of strangers with the owner that he was with. And then Brent was kind of like, what the hell? And I'll let him describe whatever he wants to. I'm not going to really get into that because the actual story that we want to talk about is way more important than just this whole bib stuff. But you can see a picture of me and Tony on the Instagram story. And we talked about like the incredible rich tradition that this restaurant has, like 60 years of making pizzas, and they're going to stick to it. And it's called Hilltop Pizza. You can go check it out. And
Biaggi's.
Hilltop.
It's Biaggi's Hilltop.
Okay, fine.
We just call it that, but it's actually Biaggi's restaurant.
It's good. It's a Italian restaurant or whatever. Family style.
Yeah.
Okay, so big thing happened after that. Besides Brent's feelings getting hurt.
I just don't like acting like a fool like at a family restaurant like that. That's all.
Yep.
And then Drew fucking he freaking takes the pizza. And he goes over to the other table, and I'm sitting there. I was like, I'm not trying to be a fool. Drew took the pizza. Everybody's like, oh, he took your pizza. And I was like, yeah. And then Drew was like, he paid for it.
Brent felt weird because the room was looking at him. You know.
It's not even that. Like
I'm
people
poking
are
you.
trying to enjoy their family. You know. People are trying to,
I'm not drinking Coca-Cola. Don't worry.
He's drinking a milkshake, even better.
That's what the story we're going to talk about next. So basically, we took a selfie with owner, photobombed somebody. I don't know this guy if he's going to tag me or not, but the point of doing all this isn't just to be a clown. I'm not trying to be a clown. I'm actually trying to have conversations with people and show people how to have civil conversations as well. Because a lot of times we just react to shit and we don't like think about what's going on. Either I initiate something and I'm not being aware of people are trying to have dinner, or somebody's reacting to something that's happening and they're not really aware of what's going on. So it's the intention piece. But anyway, let's get to the main story.
All right. So right when we left the restaurant, Drew's like, dude, I hurt your feelings. I said, no, here's the thing about it. I said, Drew, you know, I just don't feel comfortable like videotaping people because the problem with the world is that people just aren't okay with it. People just, like, I vlogged for 7 months every day. And like the first month, like I would just videotape people. And then I started realizing like people don't want to be on this thing. Like people don't like the way they look. People are like, oh man, I look overweight. I don't want that online and all this and that. Yeah, people are so self-conscious. They don't want to be videotaped. And then it's like, you get people in the background like, oh, I was picking my nose. And then it's like, if you don't get their permission, it gets taken down and this and that. And then one thing, as we were driving, I was like, and then the real problem is when you're filming, you just don't know who's going to be like, oh, you're a pedophile, you're trying to film the girls and this and that. And you just don't know who's out there trying to get you and sue you for all you got.
Kind of jumped the gun there a little bit, but that's basically what happened.
So this is exactly what I said in the car. And then he's like, all right, whatever. And then, go ahead.
Well, so we
later.
were in this area of town, and I was like kind of thinking about, in the back of my mind, like places that I've enjoyed that are like local. And I used to really like ice cream, and I eat it a lot. And so we were right by I won't say the name of it right now, ice cream place, and I decided to get a small shake. And
You got
we
a
went
medium, don't let him wait.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You're healthier than you are. You're not. I'll get you.
I'm healthy like 90% of the time.
Yeah, keep sucking that down and tell him that.
And then I can eat things like that I want to sometimes, and it doesn't really affect me. The guy at the restaurant was like, "You can wrap the the apron all the way around you, tie it in front." And I was like, "Yes, I can." And he said that very lovingly too. He didn't say it the way.
So
He didn't say it the way.
disconnected from the world.
He didn't say it the way. I
That
said
guy
it.
was so disconnected from the world.
He's just doing what he's doing. He's running
I
the
know, but
restaurant.
he doesn't know what money is. He must be making so much to have the balls to be like, oh yeah, this pizza's cheap, and if you get good service, I would just tip him like crazy. The pizza was $20 for a 14-inch pizza.
I think it's worth it.
It ain't cheap.
Local. They
Well,
take fresh
it's
ingredients.
worth it, but it's not cheap.
Right.
That's where the guy's wrong. I think it's worth it. It's not cheap, but he's
was
like,
good
oh,
pizza.
tip him like crazy. What?
I don't know that anybody's still listening, but if you are, you definitely should be, because here comes the good story. Let's get to it. So imagine that you are on like Pranked, or what is the like Jackass and shit like that. It probably went a little too far. We were just in a good mood, trying to be silly. At least that's where I was at. And we're in the drive-up lane to get the shake. And I don't know, like I decided like let's have the girls at the drive-up lane smile.
First of all, he went in this place like a bat out of hell. He was so excited. He curbed the truck. We went on 2 wheels. He was like, dude, we're gonna go. Boom! And he's on 2 wheels. He goes, don't worry, I curb everything. And he freaking rolls in there, skirts to a stop. And I was like, whoa.
Fishtail service, okay.
And then this happened. That's how excited he was.
Ordered a blueberry shake and a large water. So we got a water, and that's funny because I'm usually the one drinking water. But I got the fructose.
Are you saying I'm usually the
So
one?
I'm saying that I'm doing some ADD shit when I'm having sugar, and maybe I don't need to be having the sugar. But anyway, I get up to the drive-through window, and the girls are like not even looking out the window. We've been sitting there for legitimately several minutes, and nobody's looked at us yet or acknowledged us or said hi. So to the owner of the place who's gonna maybe ever see this, maybe not, if you care a lot about your workers, then tell them how to acknowledge their customers, and that's a real fucking statement. I'm just saying, because then you can get a read on people.
Well, you can't expect them to know that.
Well,
I mean, they're underage girls.
So we're getting kind of snarky here too. So because we got snarked at, and so I'm being a little snarky back, but we're having a civil conversation at the end of the day. So I've been sitting in the drive-up lane for a couple minutes. Nobody's really said anything, and I'm like, let's make a smile, you know. And this is the guy that when I drive around with him, he's always making up funny shit. I literally have him in my name as Brent Fool. Little did I know that he doesn't like to do this in public anymore. He only likes to do it in person with me. So I was kind of caught off guard. So I'm sitting in the driver's seat. He's sitting in the passenger seat. I'm like, okay, I got an idea. How about you start this video and I'm gonna jump in the back seat, and I start backing up the car, and I was gonna get out of the car and stand next to the side, which that probably wasn't the best idea anyway, because there was a car behind me who had pulled up and they were honked, and I was like, oh, okay, not paying very much attention. Truth. And so
He almost hit the guy.
yeah, I was probably close to the person, you know. Somebody was behind me in the line. Not being present, not looking behind me before I back up. And so it's I took a breath and I was like, well, we can accomplish the same thing. I'll just jump in the back seat. Because I'm just being silly. I'm just having fun in the moment. And I don't know why he decided to do what he did next. I didn't like that idea very much.
What?
But you put your foot on the brake.
Oh no, you don't think? Okay, what I was doing was I was trying to get the car to go forward so we could roll down your window.
Oh.
And you were gonna just take it from the back seat, and you were gonna be like, "I'm driving."
Oh, I didn't.
That was my plan.
So I jumped in the back seat.
It's nobody's driving, but the guy in the back seat's gonna take the food.
It would have been really funny.
But I couldn't get it to go and drive.
So it just looked kind of jerky.
Because it went in reverse. I go, "Oh God!"
We were gonna hit the person.
I said, "Never mind. That's stupid."
Yeah,
and it's on video too. I said, "Never mind."
So I jumped in the front seat, and then the girl was. The gal working was I don't know, afraid or weirded out, or
I don't think so, dude.
I don't know. She said
we'll tell you. We're gonna look at her face on the video.
We're gonna look at the video.
I got it on my phone.
Oh, you want to? Well, we can't show it on YouTube though, but we can watch it.
You just have to blur it. You have to blur it.
I'm not gonna let the video see it right now.
No, I'll tell you. I'll just tell you. Because she's probably laughing, dude. It was really the managers.
It was the managers that jumped in right away and were they caught me off guard. They it was like a bull coming at me. And her words were do you have the managers on the video? Basically what I can remember, because I was very, very caught off guard, was
she's laughing.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's laughing. She's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, she is.
Look, she's smiling real big, laughing. Yeah, dude, this is more ridiculous than I thought. I just deleted it off my phone. I'm just kidding. I don't even have it on my phone.
It's definitely on his phone.
It's not on my phone. Don't listen to him. I just deleted it. It's on Drew's phone.
He's trying to protect himself here. So the managers were not happy. They were their words were. I don't know what their first words are. I just don't remember. It just felt like they were coming at me.
No, well, what happened was
we said
Drew
protect
was
our girls.
Okay, so the girl in the green comes over, and she's like, "What is going on?" Blah blah blah. And Drew was
she was not nice.
Go to Instagram, whatever.
She was not nice.
No, the girl in the green, man, I'm the manager. I'm the one to go. And then Drew's like, "Go to this Instagram, you'll understand." And then she's like, "What?" And Drew goes, "I'm gonna pull back around," because this person behind us was going. Drew pulls back around, and then the girl in the purple
behind us,
comes.
and I was respectfully going I was trying to talk to them, and I said, "Well, we'll just talk to you after these people get their order, and that way somebody's not waiting on us." So I was trying to be respectful. We pulled back around, and they were surprised that we were pulling back around, and
Drew just told him he was, but. And
so
then it was the girl in the purple.
Then the second manager came up.
And then Drew was like, "What happened to the other manager?" And she was like, I'm a manager too. I'm in charge too. I was like, oh.
It got disorienting and confusing. And the main message from both people were we have to protect the girls.
Well, that's what she started saying. She started saying, well, I just want to know why you guys are trying to film, blah, blah, blah.
It's a crazy
These girls
world
are
out there.
underage girls. She kept saying underage girls, crazy world, and Drew's all like,
What are you trying to protect them from? You know,
yeah,
like,
Drew keeps saying, what are you trying to protect them from? And I'm just sitting there quiet, like, I'm on her side. And then she kept complaining, whatever.
I was trying to having a dialogue, but it got heated. Like, it was like she was coming at us, or me, and I was saying, like, trying to go back, saying, like, there's nothing to protect them from. There's nothing going wrong. We're not going to hurt anybody.
She's like, well, these are underage
It's a crazy world out there.
Underage girls.
Okay, let's get to the point. Brent said, I'm going to...
Well, I said, all right, everybody hold on. And then I pointed at her and I said, listen, I'm on your side. I told him we shouldn't be filming. I told him not to do this. And then I said...
I don't know if you said that.
I said that. I said, I'm on your side. I told him I didn't want to be doing the filming. I told him whatever.
The sombrero.
And then I said to her, but I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second, and I'm going to say that if these were underage 16-year-old guys, you would not be saying that.
There, I was going to say...
You would not be saying
warning,
that.
we're going to get into some gender discrimination here.
Well, no. Well, I'm living in the real world. This is
there are guys and girls in the world, so...
Yeah, this is real life, though. 16-year-old girl, it's a problem. 16-year-old guy...
People that don't associate with a gender, those two. That's like the world we live in. Gay, straight, black, white, Asian, everything. We're living in the world, and there are a lot of different people. So Brent said, "What if it was guys at the drive-thru?"
I said, if this were guys at the drive-thru, you would not be scared. Because she said it like 5-6 times. She kept saying, underage girls, blah, blah, blah. You film underage girls. We're like, no, I'm trying to protect my girls. And if these were guys, you wouldn't be saying that, and I know you wouldn't. She goes, yeah, I sure would. And I said, no. Just like that, I said, no, you wouldn't. Absolutely not.
Because he tells it straight, and that's one of the hard things about him is like he's just like very straightforward about what he believes, and you're not gonna like pull it over on him. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
About you, actually.
Yeah, I would be. Of course, you're saying that now to protect yourself, but you actually wouldn't be.
So we have to get to the next point, which is the conversation about fear.
We're back in the
fear. Like, she was literally crying, and I'm going to say that, I'm sorry if she feels like I just told everybody now that she's crying, but let's just be real honest, like, about what was happening. She was crying, and she was scared, nervous. And why? Because things do happen in the world. There are, like, look at the headlines. Those
you know
things
what they
happen.
say? It takes all kinds to make the world go around.
So, sure. Like, the point about protection and things happening in the world. So if we keep trying to protect and protect and protect, then more and more bad things are going to happen. And that part's hard to put words to. Like, things are going to happen no matter what. So when they do happen,
Drew's basically saying, well, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just me.
You can't live your life in fear only. It just creates a world. It just creates like a world where more and more protections have to happen, like in your insurance and your video surveillance. Fuck. Yeah, we shouldn't be filming without permission. Got that.
Yeah, but they film without permission. So that's kind of my point. Is when we were in the car, I realized I can't believe this is still a thing. First of all, how you kind of have to be expecting everybody's going to be filming everything because that's just the way it is. It's like, oh, Donald Trump said this, and it came out on video that it's on video. I can't believe it. What do you mean you can't believe it? Everybody's got a phone in their pocket. I got 2, and that's what I was telling Drew. I got 2.
Protect people from what? And he's like,
a video
from
camera.
One of these?
It's
from
from
a phone.
themselves.
Everybody's got one.
No. Not filming somebody. Oh, I don't want to be filmed because you're protecting yourself from yourself. Because you don't want to be so shown in public saying what you're saying right now, or doing what you're doing, picking your nose. Oh, I was picking. Take that down. I was picking my nose. Well, you're picking your nose. Maybe you shouldn't have been doing it.
I just scratched my butt. Nobody knew.
I don't know, but basically, I was thinking about it, and I was like, so I was like, Dairy Zone's probably got cameras filming them all the time.
Maybe, maybe not. Dude.
I mean,
maybe we just said who it was. But I will still go buy another one there, and I would still have a conversation with the gals. And I'm sorry that I scared you. Like, I did not want to do that. I didn't mean to do that. And so this experience will help me better learn how to not scare people. But I was definitely coming from happiness. And if you want to see the video, you can see the look on her face. And
well, there's no video for the second time.
is that because you just don't want to be like in trouble, or what's that about?
When we went around the second time,
Oh,
there's
the
no
second.
video.
Yeah, I wish there was a video of the second time, because
That's
then
the
we
one
could
we
have.
wanted it. That's the one we wanted.
The first one with the girl working, like, she was happy. It looked funny. But then the manager was not happy.
Like I said, it's like Walmart's allowed to film you on their cameras,
Yeah.
but if you take out your camera
People
and
at
film,
Walmart.
they'll kick you out. So it's like, all right, so you're allowed to film me for your protection. How come I can't film you for my protection? So it's like you go through the drive-thru. Oh, I'm filming. Oh, you're pranking. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's like, yeah, but look, my car's on camera right now. Why? For your protection. This is for my protection. I don't want you to say I did something I didn't. You know what I mean? So that's the best part. We almost got to keep the video of us going just because they're going to say, they almost said we were doing things we weren't doing. And it's like, well, look, we got it right here on video. Drew being a goof ass, getting out of the driver's seat of the car. What do you think, Drew?
I'm glad it's on film. And I learned from it, like I said. And the best thing is that, like, what I noticed 100% is that when I got, like, I want to back up one step and say, like, when I was trying to be silly, like, I saw the smile on her face. And it felt that way. But something shifted, and it was the manager.
It was the managers. It
Coming-
wasn't even the people. It wasn't even the two people.
Coming at us, and it was like a coming at. It was like a
Yeah,
fear.
it was, because realistically, when he comes, here's another point to make. If she's actually trying to protect those girls from so much, then she wouldn't even let him at the window talking to all the public. She would be like, all right, you're gonna make the ice cream cones in the back, and I'm gonna handle the public because I'm trying to protect you from these bad people coming through the window. You know what I mean? Where was the managers? If they were trying to protect him, why isn't the manager at the window? Why is she not working in the back making the cones?
I'm gonna do more videos with Brent because.
Am I right or
saying,
what?
He's got the points.
It's like, if you were really trying to protect him, you wouldn't be at the freaking window. They'd be making the milkshake in the back like you were.
Sorry, it's truth.
You weren't
And-
trying to protect him. She was just trying to be on her own agenda. It was for their agenda because the two people that were they were laughing. All of a sudden, the manager's going, this isn't. It's like, well, it was
Well,
okay.
it's probably because it's not okay to have fun at work. You want to talk about
That's
that?
a whole nother deal.
Do you like having?
What,
do you have fun at
jobs?
work? We
Yeah,
just focus
jobs
on
in
our work.
general. How you can't take 1 second off. Oh, geez, I'm paying you per hour, this much per hour. You can't take a 5 minute
$10
break.
per hour.
You can't take a 5 minute break.
Give me a break.
It's like, come on, like we're robots. I can work for 8 hours nonstop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody's got that much
How
energy.
about we actually have a conversation with the people at the drive-thru? What? Fine. So I think we can start to wrap it up. We've got most of the main points across. I am still gonna acknowledge what where I could improve and say that 2 things. One, filming with permission. So next time I want to make somebody smile, I'll ask them if I can make them smile. Or figure out the filming thing, because it really is just to capture like a picture of somebody happy anyway. Like they're normal, being normal, working, doing whatever they're doing, and they're kind of flatlining, and then tell them they're beautiful or do something silly and happy and see them light up. And I've been seeing that work. I know that works. It's like real life. And so it doesn't always have to be pranks. I don't even like Jackass and all that stuff at all. Like I used to be really offended by it. The second thing I'll acknowledge and admit is that when I was presented with protection and fear, I reacted back to that, and I talked louder. Like when I was talked loud at, I talked louder too, and I was like, whoa, 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 what do you mean? Like there's nothing to be protecting them from. Like, and then it took a minute to kind of take a breath, calm down, talk to the lady, like, hey, there's nothing wrong. There's no harm. We're not intending any harm.
Yeah, but once your amygdala splits, there's no going back.
So, I guess just ice cream anymore.
What we're trying to say right now is, we don't want you to ever go back to that dairy zone. Those people are horrible. We want them to go out of business. That's what Drew's trying to say. We want their business to fail.
And you
Even though
should
that
go to
probably wasn't
Hilltop
even the
Pizza because
owner.
the owner, you
That
can sit
probably
down.
wasn't
You
even
can
the
sit down at the table.
And
with
he'll
the
let
owner.
you have his apron. The guy said, Drew, take my apron.
He literally said, "I don't
need
I don't need the apron."
And then we leave, and Drew goes, I should have taken that apron.
We could have wore it downtown. It's a
I
joke.
should have taken that apron.
St. Patrick's
I
Day.
said, yeah, let's go back and tell him, yeah, take that thing off. We want it. I know I just told you no, but we want it.
We did have kind of a, like, we'll close the video and we'll tell them about Zombie Burger, which is kind of funny. We were ordering the pizza. Brent ordered the Supreme Pizza or something like that.
Oh, yeah, Drew got
And I
this
was
thing
telling him
all
I
messed up.
didn't want, like, he was saying he wanted to get a pepperoni pizza earlier, and I was like, I don't want pepperoni, just like get it on half or whatever. And then I don't know if I was like looking at the post or what I was doing, but I heard Brett say pepperoni on the pizza, and I was like, I don't want pepperoni. And he goes, put pepperoni on half, and then it's like, he's like, oh, never mind, just forget it. And then like there was this, the whole, it doesn't even matter. And
then
basically
she was
I
like,
was like,
"What?"
hey, I was like, we're gonna go to Zombie Burger instead. And then we still came.
And then I ordered the pizza.
So
I
that's
said,
it.
yeah, I ordered the pizza, and then she got all the pizza right. She goes, all right, it's gonna be ready. And then I said, wait, hold on, you want to go to Zombie Burger? And then on the phone she goes, huh? And I said, hold on, we might go to Zombie Burger. And I was like, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
We'll be there for the pizza. And she started laughing. She goes, okay.
it was fun. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Be careful when recording because wherever you go, you're on
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah, as if you weren't already.
Don't scratch your butt, and be nice to people.
The
And
FBI's looking through our phone right now.
when somebody's not being nice to you, try to hear them out and be nice back to them. Adios, amigos. Amigos, watch your back out there. It's a rough world. Or it's just the world.